What is up, everyone? This is Mo Gaming here, and today I am going to show you how to increase your download speeds on your PlayStation 4 in 2022. So let's get right into this. So basically what I'm going to show you, there's like a couple of ways on how you can essentially increase your internet speed, because a lot of folks, reach out to me. They're like, yo, we're trying to download this game. It takes 500 days. They're usually not in crazy nice locations. Like, they're mostly in rural locations. There's like one internet provider charging probably insane prices, but whatever. Like there are tricks and things you can do to essentially increase your speed, and I'm going to show you essentially in this video what to do. So what you want to do is you want to go into settings, and under settings we're going to go to network, and we are going to go to set up internet connection. Now before we actually move on over here, what I want you to do is on your router, there's a couple of things that you can do with your router itself. If you actually have access to your router, do these steps. If not, try to skip the video and go to the next step, I guess. Now if you have a router, what I want you to do is first unplug the router for like 10 seconds, plug it back in. Then there's usually a button on the back of your router that says reset. You can actually press it, usually press it either with your finger or a pin. Press it for like 10-15 seconds and let it reset. This is going to basically bring it back to factory default settings and actually update it, put in like the old original settings, and essentially kind of bring it to the format that you wanted. Because a lot of times your router, either by itself or by someone or you yourself, may have updated certain settings that can kind of slow the internet speed down. In general, also, it's good to kind of reset your router and your modem, because it does increase your speed when you do that. So I would always advise you once a month to do that. Personally, I do it, and in general does increase the speed. You can always get a new router as well, because that also matters. Maybe your modem's perfectly fine, but your router's crappy and old, hence why your speed is slow. That's also a possibility. So just an FYI. Now, once you've done that and you either updated your router via that method or manually yourself by going online into the router, I can't really say how to do it because it's different for every single router. I do mine via the app. Sometimes you got to log in via directly the router's website. Sometimes you just put in your IP address and then you just go to that page and boom, you log in. It's usually admin and 1234 or 0000. The password, it's very weird. It's different for every single router. So it's really hard to explain. Once you've done that, the next suggestion is, if you can, please use a LAN cable rather than Wi-Fi. You will almost always certainly get a faster internet connection via LAN cable than from Wi-Fi. If you can't, it's fine, but again, a LAN cable would be the more preferable route to take, because you'll get the fastest internet speed via that. Again, either or, but preferably LAN. What you want to do next is you want to do custom. We don't want to do easy setup, so we're going to keep the IP address automatic. We're not going to specify the DHCP host name, but this is the specific one, the DNS. We're going to keep this manual. So there's a couple of DNS settings that you can do. I tend to do Cloudflare, which is what you see over here, 1.1.1.1, and secondary is 1.0.0.1. This varies per which one you want to try, but you can also do 8.8.8.8. Oh, I missed an 8. Let's try again, 8.8.8.8. And you can do the secondary as 8.8.4.4. I believe this is the one that's Google's DNS. I'll leave a website or a link in the description for you guys to check out. There's a website that'll literally tell you what is the best for your region, and you want to choose the one that is best for your region. So after choosing those other settings that I did, you can see it'll say successful connection, NAT type, it'll tell me most likely type 2. And this is, I know, dependent upon your router, and then you'll get your connection speeds, download and upload speed, and you will see a significant shift or increase, I should say, from what you initially had. So voila, you can see my connection speed is now 255 and download and 200 and upload. I normally don't have this. Again, if you actually play around with your DNS settings, this might drop when I use Cloudflare, it's usually around 100. The one I just did for Google, it usually puts it around this 200 mark range. So I would advise you guys to kind of play around and see what works best for you. Not just from those two, there's multiple DNS servers. So you want to just see whatever's the best one for you and kind of go down that route and just basically take it from there. So yeah, I would actually advise you guys to look into this. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below, or a website that you can get your DNSs from there. But yeah, I would highly recommend you guys to kind of go down this route, see whatever works best for you, and this, you can see, you will literally 10x your internet speed just like that. A very easy, simple trick, following all those along, and you should be good to go. You'll be able to download your games faster, and then voila, you should be good to go. So yeah, if you guys overall like this video, please smash that like button, helps a lot. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. Other than that, Mo Gaming out.